Guys, welcome back to OceanGemTaro. I'm back with another message for you. So I had a bunch of channel message and I also had an angel number, but then after I sat down I was told, no, we're gonna do it from scratch. So yeah, here we are. I hope you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day yesterday. Yeah, it was epic. I feel like somebody is going to celebrate a prediction that was made for them here in the near future. And I also see somebody reuniting with somebody from their childhood, but they're going to end up falling in love. Or it could even be like a best friendship, but it's like a true love type of connection thing. I just see like two people, it's kind of like skipping through like on a trail, you know, and skipping like real childlike energy, you know, because you're skipping. They're like holding hands and looking at each other and like smiling and joyous and happy. So yeah, I don't know. All right. So our first card we have for the collective is choose wisely. There's a lot of choices coming in towards you guys. What we have for the collective, the most highest good. What is it the collective needs to know? Spirit guides, for angels, and ancestors. Holy moly. Well, that flew out. We have heart chakra. That flew all kinds about in harmony. Wow, that's amazing confirmation. I feel like somebody has a lot of choices to make, but they, you know, follow your heart because it's going to bring in like a joyous union between you and somebody else. Somebody also might need to clear out some space in their heart chakra to accept new things, like kind of get rid of baggage. But I feel there's a lot of choices that are coming in that you guys need to make. And on the bottom, stand your ground because this is your destiny. Don't ruin what is for you because you're scared and you're mentally conflicted. Because I see like a really, I don't know, it's like a bright future with the light, right? And it's going to bring in a lot. So we're going to elaborate on this so we see exactly where we're at and what this is talking about. I have that song in my head, just the two of us. I've had that song in my head for days. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Maybe that's significant to somebody. You and I. Yeah, for the collective. We have the Hierophant. I'll show you guys these cards here in a moment. And then we have the Queen of Coins. The Ace of Coins. The King of Wands. I wonder if this is kind of seems like this might also be a business opportunity. Maybe that's a joyous union that's coming in. Maybe you end up working with somebody that you used to know from your past or meeting them at a job and you guys realizing that you knew each other at one time. Sorry. Then we have the Six of Coins and it came out sideways. And then we also have the Two of Coins. Let me move this stuff back. You think I would know my spacing on my little table. Or maybe it's because I'm half blind, so I want it like right underneath me. I don't know. But you know, at least I can still see. So I mean, it's okay. It is what it is. Do we have anything else that we need to know? I feel like I need to shuffle this. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. What's the overall ending? Kind of came out sideways, but it's a Chariot. And then we have the Nine of Coins and the Two of Swords. And on the bottom, Nine of Wands. Wow, that's epic. Look, Nine of Wands, taking a stand. And that's what the Nine of Wands is. Taking a stand, standing up for what you believe in. What's underneath this? The High Priestess. And the Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. I think somebody's going to meet somebody from their past in their workplace somehow, or something to do with your work, possibly. That's one situation. But it's like a, you know, true love type union, like a soulmate, maybe a soulmate of a best friend. I don't know, but I feel that it's guided. Somebody's working on like with the Hierophant here. It's like they're really connected with Source, right? That's what I'm seeing. They're really connected, and they're kind of like you're set in your ways, but not in a bad way. You have certain ideals and things that you see and that you want in a person. Maybe it's religious background, but I see that. That's kind of what makes you secure in yourself, what makes your heart feel safe, like what's it, you know, what you need. That's something like you have to be connected on that level with somebody. But I see like a whole new adventure coming into you guys here with the Ace of Coins here. I didn't show you, boop. And like this is what's bringing in harmony. Like you're getting a gift being presented to you, right? And that gift is like a new opportunity. But with the King of Wands here, it's kind of like you've been overcoming challenges, but it's developed you into this fine leader. Maybe you're a spiritual leader in some sense. And then the Six of Coins sideways, like you're really generous. I feel like maybe this is like the clarity that you needed, right? Because maybe you felt like, I don't know, people in your past needed to be really dominant, like they had to have all the power. But I feel like maybe now, like that you're securing yourself, it's like you've overcome these challenges and you know, like you have a clarity of what it is that you want, right? And now you're like equally, it's like you're balanced. But I feel that also you learned how to balance your priorities. That way you can, you know, maintain control of your life here. I feel that, you know, it's like you're not going to be in competition with other people. I feel that also somebody might need to rest because there's going to be a huge movement forward here, right, with the Chariot, and that's going to bring in like a lot of extra responsibilities that you need to do. So maybe some of you guys need to cut off things that are kind of like irrelevant right now in order to work towards your destiny and what is for you. It's kind of like, you know, you have like you're being indecisive, or maybe that is another instance, like somebody's being indecisive on what they want to do, because they're not standing up for what they know they need to do. But you need to just stand in your, like, your beliefs and what's true to you. Because it's kind of like oil and water is what I'm seeing. Like I see a huge glass and it's oil and water. And it's like, it's never going to mix together, right? And so now it's kind of like you guys realize that. So it's kind of like that's not supported. But I feel like you guys are going to meet somebody that's kind of like, I just saw, like, chocolate covered strawberries. Like, you know, it's going to be, you guys are going to complement each other, right? Whether this is in the workplace or whatever the case might have, you, your own personal relationships, it's going to be really harmonious, right? You guys are going to have a soul connection, like within your heart. But I feel like you have a lot of choices that you need to make right now, if that's how you feel. But in reality, you know what choice you need to take, because it's, you know, you've elevated, you know which way to go, but it's up to you to make the appropriate choice and follow your heart here. And the heart is ultimately leading you to harmony. But I also feel like this is a financial harmony as well, right? I feel like some of you guys need to look at the overall picture, and like with standing up for yourselves and now knowing this and having this clarity, it's like you're able to do the things that you want to do. I see somebody like wanting to, or like do a lot of charity work, but I also see somebody like dealing with kids, like maybe working in an orphanage, or maybe starting your own, or being a foster parent, something of that nature. That's kind of like, that's one instance that's going on here, that somebody's learning how to do, how to balance that life and be able to bring this in order to help others, right? But I also see that somebody needs to, you know, just keep persevering through it. Like maintain control of yourself and what's going on as far as in your life at the moment, and kind of delegate it out within your household of where you need to be. And if this is where your heart is feel like you need to be led, that's where you need to go. Because I just heard that song, Reunited, and it feels so good. So I do feel like some of you guys, in an instance, you're going to be reuniting with somebody that is from your past. And it's like childhood past, like way past, maybe like teenagers if you guys are older, like me. But you know, I'm not talking about like freshly out of high school and then you meet somebody, back up with somebody from high school, right? But like maybe, I don't know, you're in your 20s or whatever, and you end up running into somebody and you guys knew each other in elementary school, but you didn't realize it yet, right? And then all of a sudden it clicks. You're like, oh my God, I used to know you. But it's like you guys have that, I don't know, just some kind of bond. And it's like a magnet, because I see two magnets and they're like sticking together. And it's like, it's chocolate covered strawberries. Like it just goes together, right? It's excellent. And I just see you guys meeting somebody or somebody coming back into your life, and cross my legs, that it's like, you guys complement each other well, right? And it's like, you're safe. You feel safe around them. They feel safe around you. You know, like it's, I don't know, a safe space, right? And so, I don't know, I feel like this is coming in. And I feel like it's going to be very successful. And I also feel that, you know, there's some kind of money matters coming in. Like money is coming in. You're being gifted some type of money because you're like, something's like a security blanket, making you secure, but not a security blanket in a negative type of way, but a sense of security in like you have something put back behind. It's not, you know, something for a rainy day, right? In case something, like if you need, you know, like maybe you get sick, or maybe something happens, you have to take off work for a month. So you have like your finances and everything covered, right? I see that coming in. But this also could be this person that you're meeting as well. Like somehow you guys are creating something that's going to be of abundance and bring more prosperous and bring in more money. Yeah, that's what I see. That's a lot of different instances. But I do feel like, you know, you just need to keep on standing your ground on what you believe in. Don't change yourself in order to fit other people's ideals, because you are you for a reason, right? And if they don't fit in that picture, then they're not to be there, period. Whether it's like job, people, family, relationships, whatever the case might have you, if they don't fit in those ideals, then maybe they don't belong there. I mean, I'm not talking about being like overly judgmental people, being like, no, you're not perfect, so you can't be in my life. That's not what I'm talking about at all. But, you know, like if you have a particular, I don't know, we'll just go back to like a particular, because we have the Harvard here, like religious background, and that's very important to you. And then maybe like, you know, that, hey, maybe outside of this, and you're just dating around, but you're dating other people, but you know, you just don't really connect because you guys aren't on the same level. Like they don't understand parts of your life that are important to you. So maybe you need to go back to basics and realize what is really kind of supported within your life, especially like even in jobs or whatever, you know. Be the queen of your castle. I just heard you are a bomb ass fuck. You guys are the bomb diggity. So, you know, stand in it, because this is destiny. I mean, you can't fall into your destiny if you're going to be stuck in your head and sitting here in mental conflict, doubting everything that's coming in towards you. You have to be open, right? Heal those childhood wounds, you know. Heal those parts of you that make you doubt everybody else, because that's fears within yourself that aren't healed, that you need to work on healing, right? Because I do see like this is the light at the end of the tunnel. This is something that, you know, you've been praying for that's coming into you, right? It's kind of like a blessing. It's kind of like, you know, you're praying out to like God or whoever you believe in, spirit. You're talking to your ancestors and your angels, and they're like bestowing a gracious, you know, blessing upon you. And so I feel like that blessing, right? It's going to bring in that harvest and that stuff that you're wanting, that life that you want. It's a step in the start of creating that, right? That way you have this firm foundation and you're achieving your goals of that you want, right? I feel that you guys need to keep your third eye open. I heard somebody needs to meditate right before they go to sleep. And then listen to affirmations while you're sleeping, because that helps train your subconscious and it kind of kicks out and kind of reprograms you. But make sure it's something positive and you've listened to it before. That way you're not having some crazy ass shit being programmed into your brain. And yes, that can happen. Somebody having you go off the deep end somehow because like there's some kind of weird stuff hidden in the music. Make sure you know what you're listening to, you know, and listen to like some maybe meditation affirmations for whenever you sleep. You know, because it's just that's part of retraining the subconscious and going the direction that you want. And it can also help heal those things in you that are harder to turn around, because maybe it's something that you don't necessarily like that you want to change in your life, but it's harder because it's been instilled in you since you were at a young age, right? So yeah, because we have like, you're growing in your wisdom and you're growing, like your intuition is growing. It's kind of like you know where you need to go, and you know that this is right for you. So when it comes, you're gonna know. But it's also part of having control of your subconscious as well. You know, know why you do the things that you do. Like analyze it. Like me, I don't know. I'm just that way. I want to know why I do things the way I do and how. And if I see something negative I don't like, I flip it instantly, right? Like I catch myself. But you know, we all have to be able to have your feelings and have your moment. If you're just feeling down, cry it out, release that energy, and then boop, start over. It's like reset, right? But don't sit there and wallow in stuff. Like you want to keep that high positive vibration to yourselves. Show yourself a little bit of compassion, because that's what's going to be comforting, right? Because I feel like somebody's on the verge of like this clarity breakthrough. And when you do have it, I feel like also with the Justice card, like this is kind of like this person that's coming back into your lives because they're meant to come back into your lives from the past, like way past, like not have been in a relationship with them prior, but you've known them prior. And you guys, you know, you grow separately in your lives, but then you reunite, and it's just, I don't know, it's amazing. It's kind of like it's fated, like kind of like good job, well done, you made it type of thing. And also like even in the workplace, this gift and this gaining of money and the balance, it's kind of like you learn the things that you need to do, right? Maybe you know that you're meant to like become like unity with people, like you have this deep connection with people, or maybe deep connection with children that I see on like a whole nother level, and you want to help them, and you can bring their lives to like this great magnificent life, you know, because maybe they were in like a shitty foster care home, and there's a lot of foster care homes that are absolute crap and it's totally scary. And I've known people that have been in the system, and it's really sad, the things that go on in the system. But you know, maybe you're creating that safe space for a kid to grow and to develop and really be nurtured the way that they haven't been before. And who knows who that kid might become, right? Maybe that's what you're guided to do. Maybe that's your passion. Maybe that's something that's been tugging at your heart. That's going to be like these major choices and changes that are coming in that you're having to make. It's kind of like, what is going to make you happy? Where is your soul's desire leading you? You know what I mean? But just stay strong here, right? Use that inner strength and tap into that. I heard like that lioness energy, or lion, you know, for my guys. Because it's guided. Like you're given the strength to take on this task, and you're being blessed with what this is that is coming in. And I feel that it's absolutely marvelous, and I'm very stoked for you guys. So on that note, I'm going to grab some Archangel cards. I heard somebody's an angel in disguise. That'll make sense of who it's for. I feel like somebody's going to come in your life no matter what comes in, no matter what challenges come in. It's like you can make it as long as you're together type of thing. And I feel like it's not going to be like anything you've ever felt before. It's going to be like no other connection that's ever come into your life before. I feel that this is somebody that you've lived many lifetimes with, and been together for many lifetimes. And it's just like, you know, that happy, like it makes my soul happy, like I'm smiling. And I know it's not for me, but I'm happy for you guys, for whoever it's for, because it's, you know, it's, I don't know, just a beautiful connection that like you walk in the room and you guys' auras just like glow, like it just exudes positivity, and you grow together and you support each other, and anything you need, I got you. You want to do this? Shit, go do it. I'll help you. Let me support you. It's like that ultimate sense of support that nobody's gonna be like, you can't do that. Why you want to do that? But it's going to be like, you want to do that? That's crazy, but fuck it, let's go. Let's do it. I'll help you. You know what I mean? One of those. I have Spread Your Wings and Fly, Archangel Ariel. And it says, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. And then I also have Clear Your Space, Archangel Jovial. And that says, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. I'm all about feng shui. That's what my business is centered around because I love it and I dig it, and it's positive and happy. And I walk in and my house is like filled with crystals and rocks that I've dug out of the ground, and some people might think it's crazy, but I love it. And I have a whole fossil collection that still need to take to a paleontologist. Still haven't done that yet. But yeah, I got all kinds of cool shit around my house, and some people might think it's crazy because it's like my living room. I don't have a couch. I have a gym, and I have work stuff and rock cutters and crystals, and it's a shop, painting stuff. Wood boards that I cut. You know, I have all this stuff. You like, my favorite thing is like my saws. I'm like, oh, I got a new saw. I can't wait to try it out. And we have All Is Well, Archangel Jeremiel. And then that says, everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So there's just like something that's all confirmation. A blessing is being going to be bestowed out of you, and it's going to come out of nowhere. And I feel like this person also, for those that is about, you know, it's just going to hit you out of nowhere, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be your own Lifetime movie. Oh. I love it. I dig it. And then we have on the bottom, beloved one, Angel Chamiel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationships. Confirmation. Go on, spirit. And brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring that idea into fruition. Go for your goals, guys. Whatever ideas you have, go for it. You know why? Because you only live life once. And so never live life and wonder, well, I wonder what would have happened if I did that. That's boring. Go for it. And if you fall on your face, fuck it. Get back up and go again. That's just redirecting you to, you know, okay, well, there's something about this that I can do better. All right, where do I need to tweak it? And then go for it again. That's the only way it's going to come into fruition. Go. You don't think millionaires failed? Hell yeah, they did. How do you think things got as amazing as they are? Because they kept on going and they didn't give up, right? Yeah, I dig it. All right, my beautiful ocean gems. You guys, please smash that like button if you guys have made it this far. I see a lot of people watch my videos. They don't hit the like button. Please do, because it helps the algorithm, helps me grow the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you to all my new subscribers and my old subscribers and my oldies but goodies. And if you guys haven't already and you feel see yourself coming back, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Make it say ding. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. If you're wanting a personal read, all the information is in that little description box. It says description. Click it. Has all the information. My email. All that good stuff. So, until next time, I look forward to reading for you again. I might come on again later and do another collective read, because this one had like pretty specific, you know, things, but they're all awesome. So we might do another one, see what comes out. So remember, you are bomb as fuck. I dig it. And yeah, you guys stay epic, stay fabulous, stay awesome, and I'll see you again. Peace.